What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. So I figured I'd make this video because I really wanted to make a video on Rob Zombie movies because I'm really excited for the one that just came out, Three from Hell. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm really excited to see it. And I kind of just wanted to do this movie for a little while, kind of just talk about each one of his movies, kind of rank them, which one I thought was the best all the way to the worst. Minus, of course, Three from Hell because, like I said, I haven't seen that yet. But we'll simply just start off with his first movie, kind of run through it in order, talk about him, like I said, rank him, that whole thing. We'll talk about his first film, which came out in 2003, which is a film that he both wrote, and directed, called House of a Thousand Corpses. Now, out of all these movies, I probably seen this movie the most. When it first came out, I really, really loved it, and I really liked it because I thought the vibe of the movie was really good. He did a really good job of placing it in the 70s. I thought I know a lot of people say, hey, he kind of crammed a little bit too much into like an hour and a half, 2 hour movie. He kind of crammed a little bit too much of a storyline in, but it really kind of just it. I thought the storyline was great. I thought kind of just the acting was really good. The characters were very well established. They did a really great job. And for his first film, I really liked it. I thought he did such an amazing job with, character establishment, costume designs, just the setting it in the correct time period, like just with everything. I thought he did like a really, really kind of great job with it. I didn't really feel like it was too crazy. I didn't feel like there was too much going on, but he did a really good job with that. And of course, that leads us into his second film, which came out in 2005, which was The Devil's Rejects, which was the sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses. Again, it was great, and I know a lot of people love this movie, but it wasn't my favorite Rob Zombie film. I mean, I thought it was good, and this is one I've seen quite a bit, probably the third most, fourth most I've seen out of all these films. I thought it was really good. I thought it was like really great establishment, really great. But when you compare it to House of a Thousand Corpses, I kind of thought House of a Thousand Corpses was a little bit better. I like that House of a Thousand Corpses a little bit better than this one, but this one was really great. I thought it was a little bit better establishing it in that time period of the 70s. It kind of felt more authentic. Like it felt like I was actually watching a film that came out in like in the 1970s, basically. I thought the storyline was really great. How he played the characters, how he did it. I thought it was really great, and I thought it was kind of more authentic instead of like House of a Thousand Corpses, which was kind of like a little bit more sillier, I guess. But kind of thought it was like more real, which I think what he was going for was kind of that more realism of like a serial killer and serial killer type movie, and I thought that was really, really amazing as well. Uh, Sorry to say, not my favorite Rob Zombie movie, but still really good. Another movie that he came out with was 2007, which was his next one, which was Halloween. Um, Again, I thought this movie was really good. Uh, I thought it was the best Halloween that I've seen out of the Halloween franchise, just because I really liked kind of just this. I thought the storyline was a little bit better than other Halloween movies. Like I thought it was better, like more well told, basically. So I like this Halloween better than the other Halloween movies. Not the best Rob Zombie film out there, but I still really, really liked it. Devil's Rejects I thought was a lot better. But in 2009, he came out with The Haunted World of El Superbeasto. This was a cartoon movie, and this was my favorite Rob Zombie film. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was really great. This is one of those movies that you could really watch over and over and over. You could watch it on a continuous loop, and it really wouldn't get very old. I like how he kind of built Dr. Satan into this film because it kind of felt like, with that character, it kind of felt like more of a Rob Zombie film because we all know Dr. Satan from House of a Thousand Corpses and things like that. So it was just it was a really great fun film. I think if you haven't seen The Haunted World of El Superbeasto, go check it out. It's super, super fun. It's super great. I'm really hoping that Rob Zombie comes out with more animated films like this because he just kind of left me wanting more. In 2009, he also came out with Halloween 2. Now, I liked Halloween 2 better than Halloween 1. I just kind of felt like Halloween 2 kind of had that better story and just, I mean, but also the ending of the film, it kind of closed it for you. It didn't even want, it didn't make you want more, basically. It was just, it left you satisfied with, you know, what it was. In 2012, he came out with Lords of Salem. This was the worst Rob Zombie film I've ever seen. I only seen it twice because it was just super, super bad. I just felt it was really long, kind of boring, a little pointless. I didn't really like it, especially for a Rob Zombie film. I kind of expected more, so bad movie. And then comes out 2016. He came out with the fan-funded, of course, 31. The whole point of this film was he wanted to do things that the studios wouldn't let him do. So he did a lot of the fan funding for 31. 31, I mean, again, I mean, not my favorite movie just because I wish there was kind of a storyline. I mean, at the time that I seen 31, there was already a lot of movies similar to it that had come out. It was basically like uh, these people all get like, you know, locked in this building, Halloween, and they basically just, you know, try to get out and try to escape, things like that. And if you survive the night, you win. And I mean, it just seemed kind of, I've seen it before. It was nothing great. It was just like a slaughter movie. There's no real good storyline. It was just basically a gory movie for the sake of being a gory movie. You know, it was nothing great. And then, of course, now we have the release of Three from Hell, and I'm super excited for it. I've seen trailers, I've seen interviews, I've seen everything, and I'm really excited for it. Really looking forward to it because at the end of Devil's Rejects, I knew that there was going to be a third movie to that, and everybody said, well, no, there can't be because they died in the end. And I was like, no, there's going to be a part three to that. And sure enough, all these years later, there's actually a part three to, well, actually a sequel to Devil's Rejects, but three in the trilogy of House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects. And you know, I'm sure, of course, this is going to be the last of the last that we'll see of that because, you know, Sid, rest in peace, has passed away. But I'm really excited for this film and I'm really wanting to go see it. But all in all, I'll rate them now. The Haunted World of El Superbeasto is definitely my favorite. That's my number one. My number two is definitely going to be House of a Thousand Corpses. I just, like I said, I really like that movie. And whenever I think of Rob Zombie films, I always think of that movie. I really liked it. I know a lot of people that I've seen it with just said, oh, it was just gore. It wasn't really good storyline, everything like that. Like, it was a lot of gore and it was really gory, but I liked it. I don't know, it was just a good film for me. It was just like a feel good film. You know what I mean? Like, it's Rob Zombie's first film. I just really liked it. I thought it was entertaining. I like the characters that he introduced because you didn't really see those characters before, or you don't really see them now either. Like, they're kind of just unique. You know what I mean? Which is what I really like. And you know, it's kind of a flashy type, you know, things that he did in that film. I thought were really great. So that is, of course, my number two pick. My number three pick, I'd probably have to go with, you know, Halloween 2. Uh, I know a lot of people are going to say that that's wrong, but that's my number three pick. My number four pick would be Devil's Rejects. I thought Devil's Rejects was super good, and I would have picked it over Halloween 2, but like I said, I mean, you know, for me, it wasn't really there. Like, I just watched the film and you know, I thought it was a good like serial killer type film, but I mean, I don't know. It wasn't like, I don't know. I just kind of, I think I expected more from it, knowing that it was a sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses. I expected something else from it, but instead, I was just kind of bummed out with how they did that. So yeah, that is my what, one, two, yeah. So that's my fourth. My fifth, I would probably have to go with Halloween, then 31, then Lords of Salem, and we'll see where Three from Hell sets. I'm kind of excited for that, but yeah, there you go. That's pretty much what I think of all the Rob Zombie films so far. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you agree with the, how I list them. Like I said, Devil, uh, Haunted World of El Beasto, or Superbeasto number one, number two, House of a Thousand Corpses, number three, Halloween 2, number four, Devil's Rejects, number five, Halloween, number six, 31, number 7, Lords of Salem, and of course, we'll see how 3 from Hell uh, goes. Uh, but yeah, that's the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll check in the next one.